Hello friends, it is that time again with that Erickson, and we are back ready to stream and make videos because yes, Crowfall is launching July 6th to be exact. So I wanted to make sure that this video today is to go over what you might have missed, such as features and changes. Also, if you are a backer since way back when but you haven't been following, you might be surprised to what is different. So let's jump right into it. Alright, as you can see, there's a pretty new splash screen here, and the character select and character creation window is greatly improved. You'll see that the character creation brings to the forefront all the races and class combos in the game. If you choose a race, you'll be able to see what classes are available to that specific race. Also, mouse over a race and you can see all the bonuses and passives and things that you will get by selecting that race. Mouse over a class and you will also get similar details about the classes as well. Speaking of classes, let's talk about progression. Another change is the passive skill training. That is the time-based training. That was the original vision of the game. It might be what you noticed when you first backed it maybe a long time ago. That is no longer the case. It is gone and is removed from the game. It tended to lead to players to not being in the game, doing things inside the game, and it being a PvP game, you need people inside. So yeah, people are not waiting for things to level up anymore, so passives are gone. That is great because diversity has exploded with this change, as each class now has 3 promotion classes. Usually this is your typical Trinity options. You have some DPS variants, tankier variants, support or healer variants. On top of that, there is also a choice of domain. So a domain determines what types of disciplines are available to you. Disciplines are the socketed items that go into your character that give you even more skills and bonuses. More on this will be in the beginner guide. If you're interested, check that out. Speaking of beginners, there is now a fleshed out new player experience that does not throw you directly to the wolves, thank goodness. It follows a traditional questing style that gets you situated. If you do not want to do it, it is not mandatory. Just skip it and get out into the world and kill. I do highly suggest, though, for the first time, at least for new players, that you will want to do this. It will get you to your first PvP experience. It'll give you a brief explanation on endgame mechanics. All basic characters can get to level 30, but that is just the start, as max level is 35. So how do you get to 35? Well, with the vessel system that's changed as well, think of vessels as a customizable passive body that you jump into, your crow, if you will. Your progress through them is a normal color rarity standard that you might be familiar with. So you go from white to green to blue, purple, orange. And each time you get a new one, it raises your max level up by 1. And respectively, you can't equip the next color until you hit that max level previously. Previously, you had to re-roll the character when you had vessels, which was quite frustrating because you'd have to do the whole leveling process again. Now you just start at that level, so 30, and then you just go to 31, put on your green vessel, go to 32, etc. Crafting and gathering has also now follows this kind of color scheme process. The more you get out there and actually craft and harvest is the way you progress, since there are no more passive skill trees. So doing your favorite activity, given the right items equipped and the right disciplines, which we can talk about in my future new player video, will provide you the rewards to skill up your harvesting and go from that white to orange progress as well. All right, so now you're decked out with oranges and want to get hardcore. That's the campaign system, with the dregs being the main guild / alliance based system. That has a set time period. You'll battle for points and take over objectives as previously. A new piece that some people might not have seen is the very cool Divine Favor system, which gives you rewards to your team alliance based on completing some objectives per season. So in Crowfall, as you may or may not know, there are 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter, and as the seasons progress, things get more difficult, and you will get a new set of these 3 cards that have some things that you will need to do to get more points for your team to get take home those sweet rewards. And there are plenty of new rewards that you get by finishing a campaign and being in the top X amount. That will change depending on the campaign. So those are the major pieces, but many other things have been introduced. Obviously, continual performance tweaks is a big one. A voice chat has been added. The overhead map now faces totally north. It used to have that kind of 25-degree turn thing, and that frustrated me. But now it's the normal north, south, east, west, and you can see it normally, so it makes more sense. You have the friends list. There's improvements to the EK, which is the Internal Kingdom, which I'll cover in a separate video. I'm sure I'm missing plenty of other little things, little new items that have been added. Please let me know down in the comments below what is your favorite little change. Doesn't have to, it could be a major change. Just let me know down in the comments below what you have liked that the Artcraft team has added. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to comment and be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be going pretty hard again with the release. We'll be streaming on day 1 for sure and trying to keep a cadence of videos again, as the release has, made me more excited. Doing the videos for beta is not that exciting and things change. So be sure to check out all of my socials down in the description below. And as always, this has been That Erickson, and until next time, take care, friends.